All right, we are here. We are here with RKT Real Estate and Finance in the motherfucking building. What's going on? We got Kelly Rashidi in the building. So today's topic, we're talking about chasing your dreams. So what's the main thing about that? What's going on?
Yeah, I mean, I was watching a movie the other day, and I forgot what it was called, but dude had said to this dude that was trying to get a job. He said, "How much did your last job pay you to give up on your dream?"
Oh shit!
So the reason for this topic is that very subject right there, though. Like a lot of times, we get in corporate America, and we get paid a little bit more money to do this and do that, and we get stuck in these places. But you never chase your dream. You never chase your passion. You know what I mean? You get lost in the sauce. And so the reality of the situation is, the whole point of this is that, no matter where you're working at, no matter what you're doing, you should be chasing your passion, because you can make money doing your passion.
Right.
You can really start up a LLC. The LLC is super cheap to start up in most states. Most states it ranges from like $200 to $400 if you set it up yourself. If you want to pay somebody to set it up, it might be $1,000. But as little as that amount, you can invest in yourself to chase your passion and try to make money doing what you actually like to do versus what you go to work for every day.
Right.
People forget that's a real thing, and you get, before you know it, you're 65, 70, ready to retire, and you realize you don't enjoy nothing about life, and your whole work and job identified who you are, and you still got limited income for no reason.
Right. Now that's some real shit. But go ahead, Gilly.
I was gonna say, yeah, they say that you die at 80, but you stop living at 25.
That's great.
When you're a kid, you could take a lesson from kids. Like kids, they love to dream. They love to, say what they want to be when they grow up, right? And a lot of times after, when a person hits their mid-20s, right around after they finish college, they drop their dreams. And they think about it at that point. Then they fall right in line just to working for somebody else and helping somebody else funnel and live out their dream. So I think that there's a few things. One, in general, people have to, don't stop dreaming, keep dreaming, right? Because even I think there's a certain narrative to where people believe that you have to be a certain age to fulfill your dream, and that's not true. There's certain actors that didn't get started with their career until their early 40s.
Right.
And so we have to change that, number one. So there's people that are not even thinking about their dreams because they're so focused on their day-to-day. Then there's people that are actually living their dreams right now. And then there's people who are still, in pursuit of their happiness, in pursuit of their dream, today. And I feel like if everybody's going to be working for someone, or most people that work for someone, it's okay to do that, because at the end of the day, we all have bills. We got to, pay our bills and stuff like that. However, I think you should utilize the time that you have, your free time and your spare time, to start funneling what you really want to do, and think about what you really want to do. Most people don't think about these things because they quote unquote don't have the time to even think what would they want to do versus what they have to do right now, because they have to work for somebody. You get what I'm saying?
Now that's real shit. So I think also too, when it comes to chasing the dreams, I think people also need to think about taking action with their dream too. So sometimes people want to do things and then they keep thinking about it, but they never take action because they're nervous or they're scared of the outcome, or they think they're not going to be able to do it, but they want to do it, but they're scared to start doing it because they have this idea in their head of what it's going to look like or what it needs to be. And they're so caught up in like the particulars of it and trying to make it perfect or be a perfectionist and all this other stupid shit. And then that doesn't get them on the road to actually making it happen. So I think it's important for people to actually take action with what they're doing, because sometimes this is the funny part. Like sometimes you might have a dream or something that you want to go down, and on your pursuit of doing it, you realize you might not even want it anymore. You understand? And not want it in the sense like, oh, well, I don't want it because it's too hard. But you realize that as you're doing it, it may not necessarily be what you thought it was going to be. And then now you're like reassessing like, oh shit, maybe this isn't something that I want or where I want to go. So then now you could start reframing okay, well, maybe I could do this other thing, or maybe I want this other thing. You see what I'm saying?
It's a good thing that you said that, because I think even what Rashid earlier said about the passion, you
Right.
want to be passionate about what you're doing, because if you're just doing it for the money, then you might as well don't even do it, because you're not going to get the fulfillment you need. Now,
Mhm.
I say that there's yes, you must make money. It's just the world you have to
Right.
make. However, if it's something, if you have a dream and you want to, be and to say even being successful with that dream, it doesn't matter. It's your dream. It's what you want to outlive. I honestly feel that a person should use, like I said, use their 9 to 5 to start to get the money to start funneling their dream or whatever that may be. For myself, I didn't wake up saying to myself, "Oh my God, I can't wait to be an insurance agent."
Right.
That's not what it was. It wasn't like that for me, honestly. Right.
Right.
And truth be told, this is my avenue to funnel what I really want to do.
Right.
What I really want to do, my dream is to open up a restaurant,
Mm.
a vegan restaurant. That is my dream.
Mm.
Why?
Man, you had me till you said vegan.
Hey, listen.
Yeah.
But seriously, like that's my dream. But I know that it's going to take money to do so. So I'm using I'm in financial services, so I'm using this tool, this avenue, to help funnel what I really want to do.
Mm.
Right? You get what I'm saying? So I think people just have like you said, people have the wrong idea. They think it has to be this glamorous thing. It doesn't. You just have to start somewhere, like you said.
Right. It's real shit. Yeah, because I think sometimes too, people don't understand, like what you was just saying. Like, people think that in order to get to where they're going, they need to be doing it now. You know what I'm saying? But you don't really necessarily need, because like if you're saying, well, the dream is to get the restaurant, some people will be like, oh, but I need to do that now. But you understand what it takes to get to that point, so you're doing what you need to do now to get to that point. So I think a lot of times, and that happens because people are thinking more than actually doing. Because once you start doing, you start to realize what you actually need to make something happen. So like, let's say, for example, a person's like, man, I have a dream, like you said, to open a restaurant. So then they keep thinking about it, but they never take an action to research what that means. How much does it cost to run this, blah, blah, blah. So then they're just thinking about it. So they never take the action steps to get toward it, because they might think about it for a year or two, but within that year or two, if they were actually trying to make something happen, they would have realized, oh, I need to make sure I research for this year or two, save up for this year or two, get all those things ready for these 2 years, so that by next year I could probably start doing this or this or that. So that's the thing that I think is missing when it comes to people chasing their dreams, is that if you sort of just take a lot of time thinking about it and not trying to do anything, you miss out on the knowledge you get from doing the thing that's going to help you get to the place where you want to be. You see what I'm saying? Because then if you take too long and then you finally say, okay, it's been 3 years, now I'm going to finally do it, you're going to realize, shit, I should have started 4 years ago. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, fuck, I done wasted 3 or 4 years because I was just thinking about the dream instead of actually trying to pursue it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I'll say this about because I always like to break down words and shit. And I know y'all came up with the title, right? So I ain't trying to shit on nobody, but it's good that you did the title that way, because this is how most people phrase the concept, right? They say chase your dream. But see, one thing we have to understand when it comes to how we see things, like the perspective, we have to understand that our perspective dictates our thoughts, words, and actions in order to get to where we're trying to get to. And you have to consider psychologically, whenever you're chasing something, what does that mean? That means that it's running away from you.
Right.
You understand? So you have to, what I would say is to really understand your dream, or to really realize your dream. Right. I think that's a better way to phrase it. The average person gonna say chase your dream. You understand? And they gonna understand what that means. But I think the more appropriate or the more accurate sentiment is to realize your dream, meaning that you're taking it from something that was a concept to something that's a reality, right? And now, in order to do that, they might talk about alchemy, they might talk about manifesting, and so on and so forth, right? But we have to understand that. And shout out, there's this cat named Immortal Minds, and I got this from him. So I don't like taking credit for other people's shit. So I always try to call it out. But he's on YouTube. His name is Immortal Minds. But he talks about the main purpose of life as humans is to manipulate energy. Right. So ultimately, that's all we're really doing in life. Right. We're taking things from and we're taking it from one form, processing it and putting it into another form to use it to do something else. But it's really all, that's why you have, shout out to the scientists that created like the periodic table where you understand what an element is, because that's all we're really doing. Right. Even when you cook, right, you take water, you take, proteins and carbohydrates and all that other stuff. You put it, the carbohydrates is the rice, and then you end up with a meal. So you got, well, not you, Kaleem, because you want some vegan shit, but you know what I'm saying? Regular niggas, we're going to take you get rice or pasta. That's the carbohydrates. Then you got the protein. You got the, what I'm saying? Then you might take the vegetables. You can't just put the vegetables in your mouth, right? You got to chop it up. You might want to put some seasoning on it, whatever. But what are you doing? You're manipulating energy, right? And like you say, plastic is like plastic is oils and other compounds, right? So you melt it down and you shape it into something that protects your phone. And then is millions of these fucking phone protectors, phone cases being sold worldwide. And then what do you do? Because you created a solution for protecting people's phones and everybody has a phone, you make a certain amount of money. You use that money to buy other things. And you understand what I'm saying? Like, this is what we do as human beings. So what am I really saying? What I'm saying is your dream is not always going to be a dream. So you can't continue to look at it as a dream. You have to realize that once you make the decision for the dream to become a reality, you are beginning the journey of manipulating energy, right, to realize whatever it is the fuck you want. So so Kaleem talking about using, life insurance to segue into creating a restaurant. Well, that's what he's doing. He's using his energy day to day to give policies for insurance to people, helping people with their credit, right? You call RKT, right? They can set you straight. Go to the website, you go to rktrealestate.com and you set up a consultation. Kaleem and Rashidi use their energy to put those things in place. Right. For you to be able to call them, and then they help you out. And then if you get an insurance policy, they get paid from that. So that's all energy being manipulated and exchanged and processed and transactioned. And each time Kaleem does that, what is he doing? He's one step closer to the realization of his dream. Right. You see what I'm saying? But all it takes is patience and consistency. You understand? Just like how when they say, the journey of 1,000 miles begin with one step. Right. And a lot of times it's hard for people to really see the manifestation or the realization of something through consistency, because it's like, damn, all I'm doing right now is selling insurance policies. This ain't no restaurant. You know what I'm saying? I'm not inviting all them hotep vegan bitches to my spot to come eat some shit. I'm selling insurance. I'm selling insurance to people who ain't even fucking vegan. Right? Because he sold me an insurance policy, and I was vegan for a little while. I tried it out. It's pretty cool, but I ain't a vegan no more. And when you sold me the policy, I wasn't vegan. Right. You understand? So you're doing business with people who ain't vegan to get you into a situation to do business with people who are vegan. Imagine that. You understand? Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, we're manipulating energy, and the thing is that you may not recognize, like, you may not see the thing that you want to see right now. Right. Let me tell you, bro, that's why success is a decision. Shout out to Earl Nightingale. He said success is a decision. Once you make the decision, once you take that, that's why writing things down is so important, because you've manipulated energy and now you have a tangible representation. You understand? Let me see. I got a book here, right? So if you got like a book, you got like a notebook. If you have a dream, write it down. Right. because you what you've just done by writing it down is you've created it went from your mind intangible into something tangible.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Exactly. You know, something intangible to something tangible. Now, it's not, if you write it down, I want to make a vegan restaurant with nasty tasting food to sell to people. Nah, I'm fucking with you, bro. But no, I'm just saying, I want to make a vegan restaurant to, you know, for healthy food and blah, blah, blah. And because vegan food do taste good. I'm fronting. Vegan food tastes good. I am actually fronting vegan food. Because even as a non-vegan person, I still go to vegan places from time to time and eat. You understand? So let me not even play like that. But what I'm saying is, you write that shit down, and now it actually becomes something tangible, right? And then you have some people, they do what's called a vision board. So that's another tangible creation. And what that does is, it may seem like some foo-foo shishi bullshit to the average nigga, but what you don't understand is that since it requires that consistency, that day-to-day attention, day-to-day focus, when you write those things down and when you create the vision board and when you take time to meditate and visualize walking into the front door of your restaurant that says, you know, Kaleem's Vegan Delight or whatever it's going to say. And you see
garden. But continue. I'm sorry.
Right. you see the stove, right? And you see a couple hot young ladies that you hired to be your wait staff, and you know you got homie in the kitchen that's like putting shit together because you taught him your recipe. Like when you start to visualize those things, it's so fucking crazy. The day that you actually create the shit and you start walking in, that's gonna be what they call deja vu. Because it's something that you've seen before. And how did you see it before? You saw it because you already put that focus out into the world by writing it down, by putting your vision together and putting that consistent daily focus and energy. You understand? The problem with so many of us is that we don't respect the process of manifestation. We don't respect it. Like, seriously, bro, like how the fuck you think a diamond is created? You understand? A diamond is created through years and years of heat and pressure with carbons and all this other shit. You think it just come out of nowhere? Like, nah, bro, like shit take time to process. And then some nigga somewhere created, he looked at the process and dreamt up how to make that process a man-made process, and then built the machinery and and designed the whole situation to create man-made lab-made diamonds. And so he took that dream and turned a process of manifestation into something that he can now control through manifestation. You see what I'm saying? So we got to respect the process. We got to be patient. We got to understand that we're not just chasing our dreams, but we are slowly realizing our dreams. Now that's the end of the monologue. But if y'all want to answer this, you putting it up, Lucario? Go ahead. Oh, you on mute, bro? I don't know what's up with you, man.
That was a great perspective, though. Wow. Yeah.
So Juju says, how do you get over being behind in life at 19? We just talked about that. Yeah. How I don't have a car yet, but all my friends have one, and I'm retaking my CNA skills exam to get my certificate.
Yeah, I think it first starts off with Juju is change your mindset.
Yeah,
you're looking at your friends. You need not look at your friends, because what they have today, they won't have tomorrow. Right. It's not a real thing. It's just an illusion. You know, at the end of the day, them not having a car, you're 19. Let's stop playing here. You're not behind nothing. In fact, you're in your prime. Like, you're 19. This is the time where you can get ahead. So yes, they have cars, but think about it. Look at the other side of it. They got a car payment. They got gas to worry about. They got car insurance to worry about. You don't have that stress.
Right.
So why don't you jump in their car, give them $5 for gas, and save all the money you have and follow your own dreams? You're not behind nobody. You determine your own success and your own happiness. Don't let other people influence you on what they doing and all that type of nonsense. At the end of the day, you got time. Do what you got to do. Like you said, get your certification. And believe it or not, those people over there, if they don't have their certification, they probably can't because they're busy paying car payments and filling up a gas tank, which is like $4 a gallon right now. Let's just look at the flip side of the whole situation. So just the main thing is just focus on yourself. Put yourself in position to do the things that you want to do. If you want a car, fine. Just work towards it. Like Miles just said, it takes patience and it takes time to get what you want. So work, get your certification, get the job getting you paid a little bit more money, build up your money, and then get the car you want. And then you won't be behind. You'll be just on time for your own schedule.
And you be just on time for your own fucking shit. And I'm sure he's probably asking himself, well, I feel like I'm behind because I'm retaking my CNA skills exam. But see, here's the thing. You got to understand that. Think about this. There is, because you didn't pass the first go round. Understand that life is just like that. Things happen for a reason. Check this out. There was going to be a group of people. Let's just say you passed. There was going to be a group of people that you meet as a result of passing at that point. And maybe those people you weren't supposed to meet.
Right.
But now, since you're however months on the next situation, right? You're like think about catching a bus. You missed this bus, but you caught the next one. And you happen to sit down next to a bad bitch. And then you got her number. Then y'all went out on a date that Saturday. And then she became your girl. Then she became your wife. And then you created a family. And now you got a legacy and blah, blah, blah. But the whole time you was pissed because you missed the bus before.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's the same shit with the CNA exam. You missed that first exam for a reason. Yo, I know people who took their state boards to be a registered nurse 7 fucking times. 7.
It took me 4 times to pass my life insurance exam.
See?
It took me 7 times to pass my real estate exam.
You know what I'm saying? Real shit. So Juju, you're not behind nothing, bro. You are going at what they call your own fucking pace. Stop. Don't look at yourself negatively, because check this out. Because you gonna pass it at this point, it's gonna allow you to move and meet the people that you need to meet. Because guess what? The clinic that you gonna apply to, there's a nigga that's working there now that would have made your life hell. But because you failed the first time, it displaced you by 6 months or whatever. So now, in 5 months, the nigga that's working at that clinic that you about to apply to is gonna get fired because he's a bitch ass nigga. And then they go hire somebody else that's better, more responsible, and a better worker and a better manager. So then now you're gonna pass your shit. Then you're gonna get the job, and your manager's gonna be that guy, and that's the guy that you need to help you to go back and get your other state boards to become an even more skilled, nurse or whatever the fuck you're trying to do. CNA is nursing, right? You understand what I'm saying? So don't think about it like you behind. Understand that you're going at your own pace. And I want to do with this one. King Yikes, he says, what if you don't have any dreams? My answer to that is, if you don't have any dreams of your own, learn how to be instrumental in helping someone else manifest their dreams.
Right.
Which is what you're going to end up doing anyway. Because all y'all niggas without dreams, what happens to most of y'all niggas is that you end up working for somebody. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
But the point of the matter is, you end up working for somebody and you're instrumental in the realization of dreams. You understand? Because as dreamers, we need workers. Don't get it twisted. We need y'all. You know what I'm saying? So if you ain't got no dreams of your own, understand you will become instrumental in somebody else's dreams. But y'all got it.
And also, I think also that everyone has a God-given ability, a God-given talent, right? You may not know what that is. But like I said, take the time and think about, what do you really want to do with your life? Because like I said earlier, most people don't have the time because they're busy helping somebody else live their dream by working for them, like Miles just said. So take the time and think about, what do you really want to do? I don't know if you ever even asked yourself that question. What do you want to do with your life? And when I say what you want to do with your life, I don't mean, who do you want to work for the rest of your life? That's not what I mean. I mean, what do you want to do? How do you want to live, the rest of your life? Start thinking about these things. And like Mr. Locario saying, start implementing these things in your life.
Right.
Really what it's about.
Real shit. Yeah, man. And I think the thing that's holding people back is fear. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's scared. And it's the thing you guys understand. Like sometimes like I wake up and there's moments where I realize that all you have are moments, and then one day you're just gonna die. So it's like, being afraid to do what you want to do doesn't make sense, because we get so comfortable in our everyday situation that we forget that every moment is a blessing, because at any moment it could be a wrap. You feel what I'm saying? Because we all assume we all gonna live to 100. You know what I'm saying? So so it's like, or at least be old. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
But you never know when shit could go. So the thing is that you just gotta like make sure that you're working on your shit daily so that you can make some shit happen when you want to make it happen. It says, how do you handle dream killers? What's your thoughts on that?
Well, here's the thing. I think that you're just surrounded around the wrong people. Because someone, I seen a video from J. Cole. He was saying that when he wanted to be a rapper, right, it sounded ridiculous to a lot of people for him. So his belief system had to be so high,
right,
through the roof, into the sky, and he said even in the sky a little bit higher than that, close enough to the highest point that you can get, the highest pinnacle of thinking, that you sound delusional, you sound crazy. But you have to surround yourself around people who are just as crazy, who dream just as big as you do. If you're surrounding yourself around people who are talking you out of your dreams, who are telling you that you can't do something, then you are around the wrong people. Change your circle. It's that simple. Change your circle.
Real shit.
Add to that, though, there's no such thing as dream killers. I mean, it's your dream. How's somebody gonna kill your dream?
Right.
You know what I mean? At the end of the day, plus you got to realize that your vision is your vision. Nobody can see your vision. It's your eyes. It's your mental capacity. Like, you know what I mean? So understand that your vision, it's a reason why you have that vision. Nobody can have the same identical vision, even if it's something along the same lines. People want to be a rapper. Even if you want to be a rapper and everybody wants to be a rapper, at the end of the day, that individual has their own version of what type of rapper they're going to be, what kind of rap they're going to do, how they're going to sound. So the point is, your vision is truly unique to you. So you got to respect what's unique to you and to yourself, and just take it from there. Don't pay attention to what people are saying, because they can't see what you see. They can't walk in your shoes. That's why they say people can't walk in the shoes that you wear, because they can't. They can't put on your shoes. They can't use your eyes. They can't do nothing. It's all you. So as long as you keep it all in house, you're all right. And if you're afraid the crowd around you is gonna make fun of your dreams, then one, like Katie said, you need to get rid of them. But in the meantime, just keep building and just move in silence. That's why you got to move in silence sometimes. You know what I mean? Because they are haters. Also, people project their fears onto you. So that's something where it's a big thing on top of that. So stop worrying about what people saying, doing, and dream killers, all that nonsense. Just focus on what you got to do.
Right. And then turn around and just be like, yo, get off of me. Bitch, ass,
Exactly. So any last words on this topic as far as
My bad, because I was handling something real quick, but I want to also say about the whole dream killer stuff. we gotta try to stay focused, because like I was saying, to realize a dream, it takes focus, it takes consistency. Right. So what do I mean when I say focus? A lot of y'all niggas, or a lot of niggas in general, us included as men, we make mistakes and we allow things to make us emotional. Right? And it's important to understand that, because dream killers come in different forms.
Right.
Because you might just think the dream killer comes to you and tries to make fun of you for having a dream, or tries to shit on you or like how I was joking around on Kaleem, like vegan food is this and vegan food is that, whatever. Like, you think that they're going to come directly at your dream.
Right.
Not always like that. The dream killer is the bitch that's gonna break up with you and then force you to do something stupid to fuck up your future.
Right.
The dream killer is the chick that you fucking with right now. She's never gonna tell you to put on a fucking condom.
Mm-hmm.
She will never tell you to use one of these.
Mm-hmm.
And you're gonna go up in it raw because it feels good, right? But then you're gonna do something that you're not ready for.
Right.
And then now your focus is literally taken. It's not just diverted. Your focus on your dream is canceled because now you got this shit to worry about for the next 18 years.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So the dream killer ain't just gonna come directly at your dream. The dream killer could be you for making the worst fucking decisions. You understand what I'm saying? Or at the very, if you're lucky, your dreams are deferred, meaning that you was going to get to it 10 years from now, but now you're going to get to it 28 years from now. You understand? I added 18 on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
You understand that? And that's not even correct because when the little nigga turn 18, that's when he becomes the most expensive because now he going to college asking you for fucking money all the goddamn time.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? But so don't forget the dream killer could be you based on your decisions, my nigga. So the point is, we gotta stay focused, and we gotta we can't let people like influence us to be emotional about shit. You understand? And do something stupid like Lucario know about this. Like there's a story of a dude in New York. He got into a fight outside of a club. Just on some rah-rah shit. Punched the nigga in the jaw, knocked him out. The nigga fell, hit his head. You understand? Nigga went to the hospital, died 3 days later. And because he died, they charged homie with manslaughter. And the nigga, it was just a fight outside the club. And he was, yo, rah, rah, rah. Yeah, I'm defending myself. Because if you come at me, nigga, I'm a... Punch a nigga in the jaw, knocked him out, hit his head on the curb. He had internal bleeding in his brain, which caused him to die 3 days later. And the man that punched him was charged with manslaughter. Manslaughter is like 5 to 7, maybe even 10 years of your fucking life. You understand? Just because you was trying to, yo, you can't be talking to me like that, son. All I'm saying is stay focused. That's what I'm saying. Right. Because you don't realize like cause you got every life is a choice. Like, okay, so I could fight this nigga or I could go about my business. Right. Which one brings me closer to my dream? You understand what I'm saying? I could fuck this dirty ass bitch raw, or I could take my ass home and beat off. Which one brings me closer to my dream? You understand? Y'all niggas gotta make the choice for yourself. All we could do is sit here on the internet and talk about game and how to make the best choice for yourself and blah, blah, blah. But Lucario and myself, Rashidi and Kaleem, we're sitting here literally realizing our dreams. Don't you ever get it twisted. Don't think I'm just up here for my health, nigga. My dreams are being realized, nigga. You understand what I'm saying? So it's up to y'all niggas to either take what we saying and use it for good and stay focused, or just do what the fuck you want to do, because either way you gonna learn. Either way you gonna fucking learn. Either life gonna teach you or we gonna teach you. You understand? Either you gonna schedule a consultation at rktrealestate.com and they gonna teach you how to fix your shit and get closer to your dreams, or you gonna let life help you figure it out. All right. So yeah, that's about it, man.
Real shit. So anything else you want to say, Kaleem Rashidi, before we wrap it up?
Book the consultations. That's it. Go to the website.
Yeah, rktrealestate.com. Go, guys, book up free consultation, man. These guys will get you right, man.
That's what's up. So, guys, man, we are out of here. We will see y'all next week. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace.